Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you watch this channel. I'd like to start this session by appreciating you so much for making this channel grow. If you wish to support us, just subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. So yesterday, you understand that Kalonzo did not show up for that bipartisan dialogue committee, the joint bipartisan dialogue committee. In that session yesterday, Opiyo Wandayi, the Ugunja member of parliament, is the one who was sitting in for Kalonzo Musyoka. Frederick Okango, the KANU's secretary for political affairs, has been attending some of these Azimio meetings, and he clarified that Kalonzo Musyoka flew out of the country, but he's failed to state where Kalonzo Musyoka could have flown to. Of course, it's not only Kalonzo who did not show up, understandably. Even Senator Aaron Cheriot, the Kericho senator, was also conspicuously missing at BOMAS. But the only thing that I think most people are busy asking themselves is, if Kalonzo is not in the country as stated, and while we know very well that Raila Amolo Odinga jetted out of the country on Friday night, then where could Kalonzo be at this moment? I know you're thinking what I'm thinking, because my thinking right now is that Uhuru is in UK, Raila is also in UK. So the expectation is that the only missing principal here, whom we don't know the whereabouts of, is Kalonzo Musyoka. And I suspect Kalonzo Musyoka could be in the UK. What do you think? You can tell us below the comment section there. Just try to speculate. Where do you think Kalonzo Musyoka could be in at this particular moment? Because of course, Raila left on Friday night. Uhuru left almost 2 to 3 weeks ago to the UK. Raila to the UK. Now where is Kalonzo heading to? Or where did Kalonzo head to? I suspect that could be one of the reasons that Kalonzo Musyoka traveled to the UK. Whereas another reason which I think maybe Kalonzo Musyoka decided not to be there yesterday is because of the way Ichung'wah has been handling the whole issue of bipartisan talk. You remember in the first meeting, when Ichung'wah said he wasn't going to attend, then he decided to attend, but came late. At a time when the meeting had already started. And the person who was co-chairing that meeting that back then was the governor for Embu, Cecil Mbarire. And then, you know how the whole process happened. In the second meeting, Ichung'wah attended the meeting, but attempted to manage the whole process and attempted to say that some of the items in Azimio hazitashughulikiwa. That was a message to Azimio people that we will only heed maybe 2 or 3. But 2 or 3 of your agendas don't make sense to us. That is what was said back then. Well, another reason which I think Kalonzo Musyoka could have deliberately opted out of yesterday's meeting is because of the initial plan that this report was going to be handed over to Raila and Ruto. But somewhere along the way, Speaker Moses Wetangula hijacked the whole process and said, now this report will be handed over to me. So that means Kalonzo is reporting to Wetangula. That is how they formulated this whole thing. Because I remember during the weekend, there's some statements, not even the weekend, on Friday, there are some statements which were made by Gachagua when I think soon as in that rally, before he went to the devolution conference, kufunga ile conference, he said that mimi na rais tuko na kazi nyingi sana, we are very busy, we don't have time for talks. Hiyo issue tumeachia parliament.
Si mnajua hata ile ya Jubilee tumemeza. Si mnajua tumemeza Jubilee. Ili hatuwezi meza na ODM, itatukoroga kwa tumbo. Basi mmesikia tumetoa taarifa. Tumemwambia huyu Aaron Cheriot, Kimani Ichung'wa, mwende msungumze na hiyo watu maneno yenu. Lakini mambo ya handshake msijaribu kuletea sisi. Mmewaambia mtaka kusikia handshake? Na nusu mkate. Hebu muoneshe huyu gavana anaitwa Karinda hamtaki. Sasa wewe Aaron mmesikia. Ndio wanasema ndio msema yote na msema kweli. Na neno yao ni final. Wamesema handshake, nusu mkate hakuna. Sasa msungumuze hiyo maneno mengine. Hiyo mzee mpange vile ataenda Bondo.
We don't have time for talks. Hii issue tumeachia parliament. Okay? So to me that interpretation and what is going on right now regarding to what the statement that Ichung'wa said, ni kama the government or the executive and the legislature zinaungana to frustrate the bipartisan talk. They have collaborating to frustrate this process. Maybe that's what I make of all this, because I know for a fact that once these people have done the talks, they will use Azimio as a rubber stamp, just like I said previously, as a rubber stamp to all the agendas they have. And one of the agenda is creation of that prime CS and the creation of the office of the opposition leader. So these agendas, they want them as petitions. Zikishapitishwa na hizi zao zingine zote, and then wanasema za Azimio pia zimepita, alafu watapelekea Moses Wetangula. Moses Wetangula will now treat these issues individually. And I know one of the issues he will not talk about is one, IEBC server audit, high cost of living, bipartisan formation of IEBC. He might opt for 2 or 3. 2, akienda sana atachukua hii bipartisan formation of IEBC. But IEBC server audit and high cost of living to them are no-go zone. That explains why this report waliamua kwamba hapana, badala ya kwenda kwa rais na Raila, wache iende kwa parliament, ili parliament ili rais asipate kuambiwa kwamba yeye alikataa, ili isemekane parliament ilikataa kuongea mambo high cost of living. So parliament itaitoa hiyo, ikishaitoa hiyo inapeleka the rest. So the 6 or the 7 will pass, the 3 will be shelved, maybe for further deliberation. Wanasema kwamba hii will form a special committee to discuss about it. So this will be AUDA trying to play games with the Azimio. That's why I still maintain hii bipartisan talk hakuna mali naenda. So maybe Herman Manyora's advice to Kalonzo Musyoka, maybe hiyo advice imemwingia Kalonzo Musyoka, na labda anaona kwamba hapana, maybe hii ni kichinjio yangu mimi, so let me just skip. Mind you, these politicians, they normally listen to what analysts say, and they look at the views, and they make decisions from those views, sometimes those observations. So I think Kalonzo Musyoka could have made a decision not to attend, alipoona kwamba what Herman Manyora could have said maybe ni ukweli. So that explains, maybe I think Kalonzo Musyoka is now in the UK with a meeting with the other 2 principals, the principals of Azimio. Kindly go below the comment section there and tell me whether you think Kalonzo Musyoka could have gone to UK. Do you agree with me? Just tell us below the comment section there. And also, I would like to wind up this session. But while I'm winding up, I'd like to kindly urge anybody who wasn't subscribed to this channel to please consider subscribing to this channel. Give this video a like and don't forget to hit the notification bell. And to those who have been supporting this channel by subscribing, I am forever grateful for making this channel grow. Without you, this channel would not have grown. So ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, stay blessed until we catch up again in our next analysis.